Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. Oh yeah, guys. So we are currently working towards getting Applied Energistics, getting the ME controller. And as we saw last episode, we have to do some stuff here. We need Certus Quartz Essence, which means we need the Certus Quartz Seeds, which we get from crystalline seeds. And that requires us to do a whole bunch of seed breeding. I'm currently trying to finish up some melon seeds that we had started a while ago. These things were about 555s or so. I've bred them twice now, and I'm waiting on them to breed again. We're waiting on these to get to 10, 10, 10. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the pumpkin seeds. We breed those together, and I think we get the lapis seeds, and then we breed those with like red seeds to get the ferrous seeds, or I don't know, whatever. Point being is, even with these sprinklers up here that we have set up, we got 9 of them, and they're being fed water, and that's helping this grow a lot faster. Even with this up here, this is still going pretty slow. I would like to work on getting ourselves a watering can. This is the perfect time to do it, especially since we had to do a lot of crop breeding. That's just going to speed things up tremendously. So I was looking. I want this watering can here, but in order to get this particular watering can, we need to have the inferium watering can. So this guy requires us to have inferium ingots, which is soulium ingots, which I'm pretty sure we've already made. And base essence ingot. So that's, I mean, it's a little expensive per inferium ingot, but yeah, we're going to need 16 of the soulium ingots in order to do this. We need a theoretical infinite water source, which is water essence plus base essence nuggets. I'm pretty sure we have water essence right here, so we're pretty close on that. And then the inferium fertilizer core is just gold base essence ingot, platinum, prosperity, plus some inferium. So that is all pretty easy. So getting this thing is just going to be a little bit of crafting. And then the watering can itself is just 10 bone meal and that watering can to get us this one. Now this inferium watering can says it has a range of 1x1. This one right here is a 3x3. And I think it's infinite water. Like you don't have to keep filling it up or whatever. And then you can also upgrade that to the reinforced one, which I'm not sure we can do just yet. That requires us to have fertilizer, which comes from the sewage composter. So eventually we'll be able to do this one. This is a 5x5, and I think it grows faster. Can't remember exactly. But anyway, let's go ahead and work on this guy. So the inferium watering can requires us to have these, which requires us to have those. And the soulium stuff is the soulium dust smelted. And soulium dust comes from soul dust, which you get from smelting soul stone. Yeah, we've done all that. I'm going to go ahead and get going on this. We did a little bit of this a while ago, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and do the crafting off camera, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I started working on this. We need a whole bunch of this Frisian ingots in order to make the, oh goodness, what is it? The soulium ingot requires us to have the prudentium essence, right? The prudentium requires 4 of the Frisian. Yeah, so we need 16 of these per soulium dust, which gives us 1 soulium ingot. We need a total of 4 of those. Anyway, we need a whole bunch of the Frisian ingots. Now, I just went to Landia and I farmed up a whole bunch. In fact, I did a bunch of vein mining, but unfortunately, we are now down to 4 and we're only part of the way there. 4 of these soulium ingots will get us 1 inferium ingot. Yeah, so it is quite expensive. It's like a full stack of the Frisian, I think, for like 1 of these ingots. Something along those lines. I didn't actually math it out, but it's a whole lot that we need. So what I'm thinking is we're going to look at going to the deep dark. Maybe we will have more luck finding this stuff. In preparation for that, I have gone ahead and just made another machine here. I made the soul binder from Ender.io, and I just threw some kind of capacitor in here so this thing will work. So in order for us to get there, we have to make this warp stone, and then we have to have the whole of this cobblestone. So 4 quintuple and 4 quadruple cobblestone. I'm pretty sure if we look here, we should have quite a lot of this stuff. We have 70 stacks of the double compressed cobblestone. I haven't tried compacting that down, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be enough. Anyway, so we need this warp stone. And then we need 4 of these unstable ender pearls and an ender crystal. The ender crystal is a vibrant crystal with an enderman and a soul vial. So I grabbed one of the soul vials we already had. I went to the end and I grabbed ourselves an enderman. So we have that taken care of. I should probably bookmark these things so I can find them easier. So the vibrant crystal is the next thing that we need. That does require an empowered emerald. I'm not actually sure if we have that or not, but I'm sure we've made them. We do have one. Awesome. So empowered emerald, and then we need 4 vibrant. We have 6. Awesome. And then the other part of that was electrotine alloy, which we don't have, but I know if you put electrotine plus copper into our alloy smelter downstairs, we can make it. If I haven't already pre-cooked up some of these, because I do that every now and then, just throw some in here so we have them for later. Doing it this way costs 4 electrotine per. If you craft it through the crafting table method, it is 8 electrotine per. So I feel like this is probably the better way of doing it. So anyway, the other things that we need here while that's cooking up, unstable ender pearls. So that's wither dust, stable ender pearl. My computer just made a sound. And corallium pearls. So we've gotten plenty of these from doing the abyssal craft dimension stuff. Stable ender pearl is obsidian lapis and ender pearl, so that's pretty easy. And we've gotten lots of wither dust from our mob farm. I'll just let that cook up the rest of it. So let's come over. Well, let's grab this obsidian. We'll grab no obsidian in there. We'll grab some obsidian out of here. Something like that. Cool. So we should have plenty of obsidian for all these things. 4 pearls. We needed, I think it was 16 lapis. We don't have any of that unblockified, so we will unblockify the lapis so we can do stuff here. It was the lapis. What else was it? Obsidian, lapis, and pearls. That's it. Okay, so we should be able to make 4 of those things. So let's cook those up. All right, so the corallium pearls. Yeah, we got plenty of those. And then we also need wither dust. Yep, plenty of those. Awesome. So back in here, this, that, done. Very good. So yeah, we're able to craft up a whole lot of these things that we need. They seem a little scary, but we've been playing this pack long enough and collecting stuff that, honestly, it's not that bad. So we should have everything for this vibrant crystal. Let's craft that. All right, so that one's done. The ender crystal is at soul vial. And then we are going to have to give it some XP. I'm not sure how much it takes. We'll figure that out here in a minute. So this guy and that guy, 6 levels. Now, we have 53 plus some levels here, and this requires 6. That's only going to take about this much of our XP or something. Okay, a little bit more. But yeah, this is smart. It's not taking full levels. It's just taking what it would cost from 0 levels to 6 levels. Not a full 6 levels from our level total here. Anyway, so we have the ender crystal now, so that's done. So the only thing we need now is the manulin, which I'm not sure if we have any actually. Can we easily craft that? Like, oh, Arde Cobalt, perfect. Perfect. I wasn't sure if we were able to do that or not. And we'll grab 10 of those. That's more than what we need. We only need 4 nuggets, right? But I figure we might need manulin for something else later on, so we might as well get that cooked up. So currently our alloy smelter is still down here, kind of hiding underground. We will put these in proper places eventually, but for right now, let's try and get this portal completed, and we are just about there. So there is our warp stone. Awesome. Okay, so now we need the 4 quadruple and the 4 quintuple. Okay, so we'll grab a few stacks of our double compressed. 9 stacks. That should be more than what we need, I do believe. All right, so it'll give us a full stack of triple compressed, and that will give us 7 quadruple. Actually, that might not be all that we need, huh? Yeah, we're actually gonna need more than that. All right, well, I'll just go ahead and grab the rest of this. I'm sure we have enough. All right, so now we have everything for our deep dark portal. We can make this for 72 EMC, but it costs a whole lot more than 72 EMC to make this thing. Anyway, so we now have the portal, quest complete. We ended up having approximately 19-20 stacks of double compressed cobblestone remaining after all of that, but yeah, that's fine. We set that up early and we've been collecting it, so it's not like we had to wait on that stuff, so I am pretty happy about that. Anyway, we'll throw this portal over here, I suppose. I am kind of curious to see how the Deep Dark works with ores in this mod pack. Yeah, every mod pack can configure this dimension a little bit differently, I'm pretty sure. Everything's all white. Okay, we're good, we're good. Don't freak out. Awesome. So, as we do, we're just gonna, well, we have creative flight here. I'm just gonna dig straight down. Normally I'd build like a staircase down, we'll just go straight down. We definitely wanna have torches so we can see what we're doing. And if we don't have torches, we start taking suffocation damage. I guess we don't need to see what we're doing since we have night vision, right? Anyway, we're gonna continue on straight down like we do, placing torches along the way so we don't take that damage from being in the dark. I'm already seeing ore. What is this? Star metal. Okay, that's cool. So star metal is up pretty high anyway. Are we in the middle of a pillar? I'm not sure. We're at Y124, so we should be, yeah, we're breaking out into this dimension properly here. Okay, so since we are coming down like this, I am going to put a waypoint here. Whoa, close. Waypoints, new, exit, save. That way we know where to fly to. Okay, so that'll be fine. And we want to make sure there's plenty of torches around here as well so we can easily spot this. Something like that. Okay, and we'll just dig the rest of that down. Cool. So, since we are here, let's put the torch nearby. Yeah, night vision of this dimension is a little weird, isn't it? I like it. Well, anyway, let's get all the way down. We'll just go straight down from where we dug up. Oh, it's pitch black. I'll likely be eaten by a grue. We don't want to do that. Okay, make sure we keep these torches around. What is this? Mana infused ore. Very good. It is kind of hard to see with the waypoint in our face, isn't it? But it's fine. We're at Y30. Yeah, I just want to get all the way down and like just do a vein mine and just kind of see all the different ores that are around for us. Okay, so we are all the way down at bedrock now. There's some sand down here, so let's just vein mine that all the way, and we'll vein mine this dirt away. Cool. Oh, you know what? I have this set to 5x5. I guess that's fine. Anyway, let's vein mine this away and just kind of see what ores are remaining here. So I see draconium, some gold. What is this? Boron. Okay. Draconium, magnesium. Get rid of the sand. Titanium, star metal, sapphire. Lots of good stuff here. We are really looking for the landcraft ores. And I don't know if they spawn here or not. I'm really hoping they do. Nothing does spawn on that bedrock, by the way, but we don't want to be eaten by grue, so we do have to make sure things are kept lit, right? All right, so we got green ores here. This is uranium. All right, all right. Well, I'm going to keep poking around here, see what we can come up with. It might be you find different ores at different heights or anything like that. I'll be right back, guys. Well, guys, I was unsuccessful in finding this ore in the deep dark. I was really hoping that we would be able to get quite a lot of it there, but yeah, it doesn't look like any of these Landia-specific ores appear there. Well, there's not in the deep dark, and it doesn't look like there's any mystical agriculture. So if we need any of this stuff, we are up to 2.5 stacks, a little over 2.5. If we need any of this stuff, like the only thing it looks like that we can do as far as this is just come to this dimension to mine it. There was actually, if we look for the recipe for this, you can do an orchid, I guess, but I'm not sure it's really worth doing that. We might look into that later on, depending on how much more of this stuff that we need, but I feel like for right now, 2.5 stacks of ore is enough because that'll double when we put that into our furnace, right? So I pretty much just came to Landia. I dug straight down to see if there was any specific Y level. It seemed like it was better to find this stuff. And then I went like really far this way. And then I kind of got tired and I came back and then I went really far the other way. Yeah, I kind of went quite a distance here. There's a whole lot of ores exposed, but I didn't feel like mining them all. We're only looking for the specific ore here. So you can kind of see all the destruction that I left behind. Ran into that lava and I was like, all right, let's turn back. Well, anyway, we ended up with like a little over 2.5 stacks, like I said. So I guess the next step is to go process that ore, and hopefully we should be able to make ourselves that watering can. All right, guys, so we have everything together to make this watering can. We got a quest complete for making this one. I don't know if this one gives us a quest complete, but yes, it does. Okay, so that's awesome. All right, so we are done with that. We are down to 160 uses left on this Inferium crystal. Lots of stuff we've been doing. So this guy should help us out quite significantly. Does this just work? I have particles off, right? Video settings, particles, all done. Back to game. Yeah, okay, so this thing just works right away. We don't have to fill it full of water. So I am curious to see how this is going to affect our melons here. So let's figure out what this particular melon is. We'll get this all set back up here so we can continue to cross-breed these guys. All right, so we are at a 898. All right, so that's gonna be pretty good just as it is. So the way that I've been doing this, like you can use these clippers, right, to take clippings and place them in here, but it's not 100% chance that the clipping will always take. So it takes a bit of time for that to happen. So really what I do is I just plant the one seed in the center and they just kind of spread by themselves. Yeah, that way you don't have to worry about the clippers really. So now we gotta wait for these things to get to the mature state. Those two are 50% mature. So just waiting on this guy. I guess we can use a watering can to speed that up a bit. Oh, don't wanna like right click on it and okay, there we go. So we can place that down. Now, if I do the watering can here, if this is going to speed this up, it should happen like any second now. But maybe this isn't actually going to speed it up as much as I'd like, or maybe we're just having like really terrible random number generator luck. I'm not sure. Well, either way, we need to get these quests done. Let's take a look. Where is that on the quest line? So was that the first? No, it's not here. It is Delta? Solium. Well, I guess we can claim that. Claim all. Okay. I'm not sure where that quest was. Oh, it's right here. So Inferium watering can. This doesn't give us a reward apparently. And it looks like we're probably gonna have to make another one to do the Prudentium one because there's quests for that. All right, well, we'll worry about that one later. I'm not really too concerned about that at the moment. And I tried clicking the claim. All right, there we go. So we got it. Well, anyway, this has not spread yet. I'm just going to continue using this water can, hoping that it is actually making this go faster. We'll continue the process here of trying to breed these different seeds so we can get up to the Certus Quartz seeds. Be right back, guys. Okay, so growing those seeds is pretty slow going, and I want to speed it up as much as possible. We were talking about making this acceleration rune from Astral Sorcery. We already attuned our crystals to it. And yeah, I think it's about time. So one of the things that we need to do is we have to make these ritual inkers. These guys here. This way you can place a ritual inker next to the ritual, and then you can place the other one where you want it to actually accelerate stuff, and then you just link them using a linker. So this is part of what we need to do, and this is like a pretty simple thing to craft. I already got everything ready to go in here. I just need to grab my wand of wandiness in order to get this going here. And there it is. So that should just craft up here very, very quickly. Yeah, just the ritual inkers. Now, another thing we are going to need in order to get this thing really good is we are going to need to set up extra of these. Yeah, the collector crystal thingies. So we'll have to get those set up. We already have these pre-done. So we have the Horologium. So yeah, we'll want to link that into the ritual so that makes it go faster. Then we also have to give it this thing too that's tuned so it knows which ritual to perform. So if we place this in here, yeah, we can see there's a thing happening, which is pretty cool. But we want to get this thing better, like I said. So I positioned this in such a way that we can place, if I press F9, yeah, we can place the collector crystals in separate chunks. I think if you have more than one per chunk, they kind of like feed off each other or steal away their power. So we should be able to put one in each different chunk here and link it into the ritual to make it go that much better. So there is some reading to do in the Astral Sorcery Manual to get this thing all going. This was the first part here in how to set up the ritual itself. And there's another section here for ritual acceleration, which pretty much tells you all you need to do, including a format error. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this all going here, and then we'll be right back once I get some things built. Well, I can't tell you how long I've been struggling trying to get this thing to work, and it turns out it's the simplest thing ever. Yeah, I had a torch placed right here where it should be. Right here. And that makes it so this ritual doesn't work. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? Did I place all these blocks right? And I went around, made sure they're all the right block and all of this stuff. Broke the ritual pedestal, put it over here, try it. Anyway, yeah, silly thing. You can't put a torch like that close to the ritual pedestal because I guess it interferes with this ring thing. Well, we got the ritual working, and I got the 4 collector crystals. These are all tuned to Horologium, all linked to this crystal here. You just do that by right-clicking on it with the linking tool and then right-clicking on the block where you want it linked, just like you do anything with Astral Sorcery, and then you just scroll off and to stop linking, and you link the next one, etc., etc. So to make this ritual better, we can place this ritual anchor 5 blocks above the ritual pedestal here, and then if we link that somewhere else to like this one, we can remotely put this ritual wherever we want it. So we right-click here, and then we right-click onto this guy. And when that happens, we can now see a beam of colored light coming to a point right here. So what we need to do is we need to come into Astral, and we need to make, I think they're called relays? Lens. They're called lenses. So yeah, we need to make some of these lenses. And we have to focus the lens at this point. It has to be here. And then we have to shine that lens back to the ritual. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and stop this since we can't do anything with it at the moment. We'll turn that all off. So we need to make ourselves these lenses. So the lens is made with 3 glass lenses, a crystal, engraved infused wood, rune marble, lots of different things. So let's go grab some of those items over here. So again, we need gold, 2 aqua, some gold. It said that we need the glass lenses, which we have some extra. So that's nice. We already have those pre-made. Engraved infused wood and then runed marble. We have marble arch, but I can go ahead and chisel that into the runed marble. No problem. Do that. This rune marble chisel. Okay, so we got that done. So engraved infused wood, this is the other thing that we are missing. So that requires 4 infused wood planks to make 4 of these, or luminous crafting table. Looks like we can do it either way. And the infused wood is made, how do we make this? Infused wood turns into this. It doesn't really say, but I think what you do is you just take logs and you dump it into some of the liquid starlight. All right, let's grab 4 logs and we'll just drop that into some liquid starlight over here. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, but we will, I guess we can do it right here too. Yeah, okay. So now we have that, and the infused wood turns into planks. Do we need the planks? We need the engraved infused wood, which is made from planks. So one of these turns into that, and then we can turn that into the engraved, like so. Cool. So we should have everything now. Now the way this works when you make these lenses, the better crystal that you use to do this, the more of those lenses you get. If you attune the crystal to a certain constellation, the lenses will also have that attunement on there. But for this purpose here, I don't think we need to attune the lenses. I'm pretty sure we don't, but we might. So let's click on here, click on this, and then click on this. So now we can do this lens here. So we will craft that up just by doing the old right clicky here. This should give us like 13 or so of them. 11. 11's more than what we need. I think we're gonna need a total of 5. Okay, well anyway, now we can start doing this once again. So we do the right click on here and right click down here. And we're gonna need some temporary blocks. So I'll just grab, how about dirt? That should be fine. So if we place dirt right here, we can place a lens and that'll just be all floaty. And then we link this lens back to here. So once that's done, yeah, we get ourselves another colored light. All right, so right here. So we just got to keep doing this over and over again. I think there is a total of 5 of these that you end up doing. All right, so link you to you. Very good. So we got an orange one, or I guess it's not really specifically colored. It was orange right at the time where I said that, though. Yeah, they're all multicolored. They're rainbow. So this one to here. All right, 2 more. We got one on this block here. Very good. And then the final one, where is it going to be? Over on this side. Cool. So this to here. Get rid of those. Yeah, so now we should be good. This should be able to receive the tick acceleration that we're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and break that so we can move it. For now, oh yeah, these lenses, you can see on here when you hold shift, it has the size purity cutting just like the crystal did. And then again, if you had it attuned, it would show that on there as well. I want to bring it down here and put this next to this. I don't know if this actually works or not. Like, we wanted to make this ritual regardless, but if this can tick accelerate this process and make this faster, that's going to make my life that much easier. So let's give this a go and see if we can get the ritual down there. So a tip, if you put this in your offhand, you can right click using it and you can select other tools. Like you want to fight a monster or something, you don't have to worry about selecting or unselecting it. As long as it's in your offhand, it'll remember the setting. All right, so over here, and then we right click it. So that should bring the ritual down here, and the particle effects that are being shown are the tile entities that are being affected by the ritual. So since these sprinklers have the particles on them, these should be doing the sprinkling really fast, or a lot faster than normal. You can see this has particles too, so when we take a look at how good the seed is, that should go that much faster too, theoretically. Oh yeah, that went real fast. Okay, so that's an 855. I am very curious though, like how that's going to affect growing these. I really hope this is going to be as good as I hope it will be. All right, so this is our 855. So without the watering can, if we just place it there, these plants should grow quite quickly because of the tick accelerated sprinklers. And it looks like they are going really fast. Now the real test is going to be when we try and cross breed them to 10, 10, 10. Whoop. We gotta do a shift right click on that plant. How long this thing takes for it to cross breed. And that was pretty quick, guys, compared to what we've been doing. And I think I can further accelerate that using a watering can as well, but this might be all that we need in order to like make this go really, really fast. Yeah, I like this. And then again, this isn't going to be specifically for just crossbreeding crops. Like this tick acceleration works on pretty much everything. So if you wanted to make your, oh, I don't know, your water wheel work faster and make more power, for instance, this should theoretically be able to do it, although multi-block structures might work differently. It would work on the dynamos. It'll work on the machines connected to those. It should make everything just go that much faster. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue doing what I started doing this episode, trying to 10, 10, 10 all these crops. And now that we have this tick acceleration, this should go that much faster. All right, guys. So to grow our very first ore seed, yeah, we need the melon plus the pumpkin seed. We had 50% chance of us getting the Ferium seed, which actually I think it might be closer to 100% chance, since it does require a special soil to be grown on. We need gravel here. I'm not sure what else could grow here besides this particular plant. And then we need iron ore below that. So we need to get ourselves gravel, which I don't have on me. I thought I had some in this, but I don't. Okay, that's easy enough. We have plenty of gravel here. Okay, so 1 gravel. And then we need iron ore below that gravel, like I said, in order for this plant to grow. So we need to get rid of this, and then get rid of this, and not fall into the void. So we need the iron ore here, and then gravel right there. So I'm using 2 melons and 2 pumpkins. Hopefully that'll promote us getting the crossbreed going faster. So yeah, it says 50% chance, but I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that will be able to grow here, unless these crops produce some other type of seed. I'm not really sure what all the different options would be. Well, it looks like something just happened. We got the Ferium seeds, and that's great. So if we take a look at these, and we do this, it's a 5-6-5. So we don't have to start all the way over from square one. That's fantastic. Because the parents are 10-10-10s. Yeah, the child started off pretty all right in life. I like it. So we'll have to do some crossbreeding with that. We will have to remove the dirt, replace the cobblestone below the dirt with the iron ore seed in order to grow up the parents and do all the crossbreeding and all this stuff. That is just a lot of work that I'm going to have to do off camera. Guys, we are pretty much at the end of today's episode. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff going on today. Getting that Horologium ritual set up, this is fantastic. Like I said, this is great for doing what we're doing right now. It's going to help speed this up, but in the future, it's going to help speed up all sorts of things that take a little bit longer. Any type of machine processing or whatever. I bet this would even work on our sieves. I'm not really sure how it would work on our sieves, but I'm pretty sure it would work on our sieves. You know, things along those lines. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.